We have no mercy for those that come to disrupt the restoration of this struggle. We don't negotiate with anyone. We will never do that. Because when you do things like that, you encourage the same thing to be inside the government, and they will continue to do what they are doing. There's an added access.
Welcome, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom across the world. I welcome you to this amazing platform. Thank you so much for joining me on today's program, and I wish you a very happy new year. Finally, we are now in the year 2025, and as we proceed in the year 2025, we must not forget that we have a lot of responsibilities. Our responsibility in this platform is to give you information and make sure that you have an update on what is going on in Biafra land, more especially things that has to do with the restoration of independent state of Biafra. Today, I am going to share with you a very important video. Please pay attention to this video. In all the information that we see here, you are going to see that they have started again a new deceit to distract us from the restoration of independence of Biafra. We must not be distracted. It is either Biafra or nothing. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said it to us, and he has not changed his mind. If anybody tries to insinuate that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have changed, that is a lie. Watch this video from beginning to the end. You will understand that the enemies will never give up. And those of us who are focusing on the restoration of Biafra, we must not give up. Do not get distracted, regardless what you hear or what you see. Always remember that it is Biafran first. All eyes must be on the rising sun. Every eye must be on the rising sun. Do not allow yourself to be carried away with things that are happening around you. The restoration of independent state of Biafra is one thing that we must focus on. We have the United States of Biafra now. Let's watch.
Nnamdi Kanu, the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, has strongly criticized Nigeria's prosecutors and courts for their inadequate understanding of the country's laws. After a heated appearance at the Federal High Court in Abuja on Monday, Kanu expressed his frustration, claiming that the poor legal knowledge of both prosecutors and the court is contributing to the country's decline and fostering injustice. And this happened yesterday, where he was before the Federal High Court in Abuja for the continuation of his trial. And this led also to the indefinite, suspension of that particular trial. All right, and we have a video to that effect. But before that, we have two gentlemen in the studio who will help us to dissect this topic proper. We have Prince Francis Chilaka, who is a political analyst, and beside him is Barrister Darlington Agumo, VOP TV in-house analyst, and he's also a political commentator. Good morning, gentlemen. And then we'll be we'll be going to our Oka station where we have Chris Arukwe. He is also standing by to be part of today's conversation. Good morning, Prince Francis.
Good morning. Good morning, Fina. How are you?
I'm good. Good morning, Barrister Darlington. It's good to have you in today's show.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, gentlemen.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Arukwe, if you can hear me. Barrister Chris, can you hear me? All right. We would like you to join the conversation, when you can. Barrister, let me start off with you this morning. Interesting. First time it was Nnamdi Kanu and his counsel asking for a law student who can, help them, prove a point for the person to win 1 million naira. In this particular case, he's now, accusing the Nigerian judiciary and the court of not understanding or not knowing how to interpret the laws that Nigeria have already in our constitution. What do you have to say about this now as a legal practitioner?
Barrister, before you proceed, let's watch the video.
Okay.
So we, take it up from there. Let's see the proceedings. What happened at the courthouse yesterday?
He was conscious official. I asked him to lose himself. Why did the chief judge insist I was right? He left my case.
Okay, listen. If anybody is not happy with this,
go to appeal court. That's what you tell me all the time. You are conscious official. issue. You cannot preside over this case number again. Not in this life. You cannot. Not now, not tomorrow, not ever. A woman here cannot force this court to preside on my case. You cannot. Not today, not till forever. You are recused and you stand recused. Tell the chief judge, Nnamdi Kanu said, go on appeal. I recused him from my case. The state recused Justice Adema from my case. I did not insist Adema must hear my case. I never insisted. So why must you insist to hear my case? I don't want you in my case. I don't need you in my case. You are biased. You are biased. You cannot be in my case. A woman should do the right thing. A chairman of the board of directors constitution is impropriety. Nowhere in the world is such nonsense done. You cannot be hobnobbing with lawyers, hobnobbing with justices, and you're proceeding a case. It's shameful. Absolutely shameful. Shameful. This is a shrine to injustice. And I will not subject myself to it. You stand recused and you must take my case. You cannot try me.
You know, in the court where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was very, very upset with the whole process, and he stood his ground to say that not now, not ever will Justice Binta Nyako preside over his case. And he actually stood his ground. He has a document also that he was also waving and presenting in the court. Barrister Darlington, let's get your opinion on this particular one.
Yeah, Fina, what is going on with Nnamdi Kanu's case? Because I can't even call it a trial because they have not even started trying this case. This case have not gone into trial. It's just that the young man is not happy with the way things are going. I mean, a judge told the whole world that, look, my hands are off this case. And then the chief judge or whoever now insisted that she must continue. It is very suspicious. It is your right as a defendant in a case to say, look, I am not comfortable with what is going on here. And if you can adduce enough reason, somebody should listen to you. Yes. And the young man have adduced that reason that this judge presiding over his case, the husband and the son are also trying, standing trial for corruption charges. And so, that she made a deal or there was an imputation that why they are insisting is because they want her to convict him so that they will give her a soft landing with the other cases.
Okay,
so, these are the things he said in court. I hope you remember. Now, if you have that modicum of suspicion,
okay,
it's enough because it should be in favor of the defendant. These are the reasons why Nnamdi Kanu said, look, you can't try me.
But Barrister, before you go on with your take, let me ask you, you know, the reason the registrar of the Federal High Court said that that he sent back Nnamdi Kanu's file to Binta Nyako is because there was no written application, you know, made to Nyako to recuse herself, that it was oral. And now requested that Nnamdi Kanu and his lawyer should go back and do a written application requesting for Binta Nyako to recuse herself. What is the implication of that? If Nnamdi does the written application, what are the implications?
The judge, Justice Nyako herself, Binta Nyako, have already said it herself.
I know.
So
the registrar said it was oral application.
No.
What's the difference between oral application and written application? What are the implications?
Actually, in most cases, written applications are more superior when it comes to matters of legal principles.
So why is it that, do you know, can you fathom any reason why Nnamdi Kanu and his lawyer do not want to make a written application?
Well, that is left for them. I cannot tell because I don't have the details. But I've told you that most times, written documents are more superior in court evidence than oral.
Okay.
That's why most times the court will insist, why not put it in writing? So that there will be something to hold on to.
Okay.
In case of argument or denial or something.
And all of that.
Good, but the judge herself has already reclused herself from the case. Did she write any application to any Abuja judiciary that, look, I want to have my, remove myself from this case? She did not. So why are you insisting that the other person should write? This is, in fact, if you check, these are not even the meat of this particular case. The meat is that a Superior Court of Record have already told you that they don't have a law to try Nnamdi Kanu based on the rendition from Kenya. So why are you dragging this matter right, left, and center? The federal government have nothing to hold on to Kanu. That's why they have not tried this case. If they have a strong evidence against Nnamdi Kanu, they would have started this trial, whether Nnamdi Kanu come to court or not. After all, a certain Tompolo was tried in absentia and he was sentenced. Everybody is aware. He was sentenced in absentia, even though the same government is doing business with him. So what I'm saying in essence is that I don't know what the government is trying to gain from this particular case. Seriously, I don't know. Because even the Supreme Court have told Nnamdi Kanu to sue the federal government for what they did to him. Can you imagine? So is it that the federal government is trying to save face? They don't want to run foul of the law, which they have already done by what they did. Courts within and outside Nigeria have ruled in favor of Nnamdi Kanu. And his lawyer, Jimako, have packaged these 9 cases, 9 in favor of Nnamdi, and they are giving it to the Attorney General of the Federation. So what is the delay? Why can't you let this man go? What are you waiting for? What are you shopping for? Because that it has become a case of you are shopping for something to hold on to something. Meanwhile, this is not there. Why are you still detaining this man when the court have already told you let him go? So it is very curious, and I expect every right-thinking Nigerian to prevail on the federal government to do the needful. To make matters worse, Fina, this same federal government are releasing terrorists, rehabilitating them.
You know, that is another question I wanted to ask you, because you know
how do you add it up?
Sorry, Barrister, before you, Nnamdi did say quite a lot.
Thank you so much for watching the program. I appreciate you for your patience to watch from beginning to end. I hope you have learned a lot from this very program that I just played, this video. Please like and share the video. Share to all platforms. After sharing the video, now you can go to the comment section and put down your comments. Whatever suggestions, contributions you have to make, what you think about the video I just played, go to the comment section and put your comment. I will go to the comment section, and I bet you I am learning a lot from there, and you can equally learn from there. Let us share our experience on that comment section. Thank you so much, and stay blessed. Don't forget to share, and we continue to bless you as you share. Biafra government, peace, progress, unity, and equity. We move. Airborne.